So these are the Dana and Topo designs. They're kind of crossover design, and they're called the Trail 2650s, and they are somewhere in between. Well, they're basically trail running shoes, but they're absolutely perfect for hiking too. You can probably tell by the tone of my voice, unlike my normal videos, I'm enormously impressed and enormously amused by these shoes. They are just mad, and I love them for running. And I'm going to just start with the thing that I just think is the maddest. It's suede. They're suede across the top. I don't think I've ever had running shoes that are suede before, and it just makes me smile so much. These are, it's difficult to describe. They're almost like a Mercedes pimped G-Wagon, but with a decal, like a vinyl decal on them with happy faces. It's an insane crossover that just works. Basically, Dana are a US company that make really good quality hiking boots, and occasionally they get together and do these crossovers, and this crossover has been done with Topo Designs, who are a trail clothing company, and that I have reviewed quite a lot of their gear for and really like. In their own right, these are fantastic trail shoes. I would say they have somewhere in the region of a medium to heavy amount of cushioning. So I don't know the specifics, but I'm going to guess they've got somewhere in the region of about 24 mil or more of cushioning, and that's reinforced by the insole that they have, which is very cushioned as well, which helps with the kind of ride, so they feel very cushioned. So they've got a really good insole that fits really well. And it's very breathable inside. You can see on the outside for the uppers, we come back to the Elvis blue suede, except in this case they're black suede shoes. The uppers are still pretty breathable. They've got mesh put into them, and the suede itself is pretty splash resistant, as is all the plastic guard around here. I'm currently trialling them this is late April, early May, so it's still a bit wet and a bit damp outside, but they seem pretty breathable to me. They don't seem too clammy, which is good. As a trail running shoe, they're epic actually. On the undersides, they've got a Vibram sole that's been fitted. I think they call it Mega Grip. If I show you side on, there's plenty of tread here for grip on rocks and wet rocks, like I've been trying it on today. But for me, the party piece of these is this little bit here, which I think they call, it's a trail guard. It's a big giant plastic rock plate right in the middle, and if you run anywhere in the US that's got a lot of rocks like I have, it's the small little rocks smaller than your fist that drive you crazy and get in under your feet and bruise your feet when you're out on a trail all day. What these do a great job of is just completely riding you over those, so you just don't feel those rocks, which I really like. The colour design is obviously mental, and yet somehow when I wear it, it just looks fine. They're kind of pretty playful. I actually think these are the sorts of shoes that you wear on a day when you just don't want to go running. They kind of jump out at you and smile at you and make you want to run anyway. Other than that, fit-wise, you can see they're pretty wide fit actually. But despite that, I've opted for half a size bigger than I would normally go for, and I think I did the right thing. It's easy enough to lace these up a bit tighter if you need to, and do a heel lock lace if they're slightly too big. But my gut feeling is that you want that little bit of extra expansion occasionally, particularly if you're a hiker in the heat in the summer when you're walking a lot and your feet expand. So that's why I would potentially say you might want to go half a size up on these. Other than that, that's about it. That's all I need to really cover for them. They are just nuts, and I think the thing about them is it's easy to write them off and just say that they're brightly coloured and that they're unique and that that's their party piece. But even if these were all just black, these are really good trail running shoes. Really good. They might be my big surprise for 2020 for trail running shoes. So yeah, you'll buy them for the mental colour and the fact that they look so happy, but these are really quite impressive trail shoes, particularly if you're out on rocks and really uneven terrain a lot. So there you go. That's it's the Dana and Topo Designs crossover. I think they're called the Trail 2650, and you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, I really like them.